Okay, we are the Byzantine Emperor, but as you can see, the Byzantine Empire has exploded a little bit, and so we are looking to reconsolidate it. The first thing I'm going to do is reconvert to my old religion. This orthodoxy stuff is nonsense. I don't give a flop about it. In Faith 2, I shall serve the Byzantine Empire. In Faith 2, I shall serve the Byzantine Empire. Better start to pray? Yeah, here, I can do it this way. I'll be fine. Allow me to convert to the state religion. Thank you. That empties my council position, and I will appoint Maria Mirab, my sister, as my high shaman. So it's getting a little weird in here, but we're totally fine. What I noticed is that rulers around here are starting to convert to Wakiism, which is pretty sweet. Not a lot. Rulers within my realm. We're starting to convert to Wakiism, which I think is hilarious. And so we will turn the Byzantine Empire into a stronghold of the unreformed Wakiism faith. And we will reform it. I will fight my way down into the Horn of Africa, and we will reform Wakiism. All right, I want to go to war. Bulgaria, what's your army? 1,500 men? Soft. Weak. Weak! You're weak! You are weak and soft, Bulgaria. I will slay you. How is there multiple Bulgarias? Well, there's the Duchy of Bulgaria, then the King of Bulgaria. So I want to go to war with the King of Bulgaria. I could also go to war with the Duchy of Bulgaria and then literally just set out to conquer the Duchy of Bulgaria. I think that's probably going to end up being a good move. All of these Orthodox rulers that we're going to unite under my flag. All right. So we're just going to do some minor warring, okay? Just some minor warring. Hi, you would like to take the High Chiefdom of Mosia, thank you. And Wallachia, you're ruled by a child. How hard could this possibly be? I'd like to take the Duchy of Mutenia. Okay, so we're at war with the entirety of the Balkans, par for the course historically. Totally cool. King Vlad III, hope he doesn't impale me. Life's going to be good. All right, we'll deal with this Bulgaria first. Then once we've claimed this Bulgarian area, I'll probably start walking over to fight this guy because he's looking a little annoying over there. I think this is the Bulgarian army, so we should be able to obliterate these guys pretty convincingly. That works. I just figured while I had my army up, I'd go to war with 3 different people. We're going to put this Byzantine Empire back together again. Okay, we've managed to conquer this duchy right here and split up the King of Bulgaria. He now has not a lot of land. And we're going to get this army together and go down here and fight the army of Wallachia that's decided to try and besiege our land here. Yeah, we're going to catch you. You're not getting out. Sorry, bud. You're all mine, homie. Cultural immigration or integration is promoted. Well, ain't that great? Oh, I just took a couple of dukes prisoner. Well, that'll help pay for this entire war. Thank you. Glad you guys happen to be hanging out. All right, I now own 11 pieces of land. Yeah, I don't really care for this duchy. I can create the Duchy of Mosia. Well, that'll give me 25 legitimacy and 300 prestige, but it will cost me some gold. We'll do it. Because I'm about to get the injection of money from the guys we're ransoming out, so that happens. This battle's going to be fun, by the way. 8,000 men gathered in Larissa. They've put all of their army together. They're super ready. They almost got all of the peasants together in one place. And here comes Muhammad to crush the peasant rabble. Obliterated. They've never seen a professional army before, dude. They have no idea. They have no idea how to handle it. We've got knights charging into people with pitchforks. They've got no clue. Absolutely no clue how to handle it. Muhammad the Conqueror, there again, doing his thing. Gidu, my bodyguard, will lead these men. And we should be able to go win this fight pretty easily. We will walk across the Kingdom of Bulgaria. We will not take any damage, and or the Duchy of Bulgaria, and we'll take them out. And I have defeated this ridiculous peasant uprising, which means I'm going to imprison a couple of guys, and they will probably be executed, and that's just the way that it goes. The Greek Orthodox populists, leader Eugenios of the populist uprising. What? It was a priest? Well, we do a little torturing. I mean, you know, maybe we torture him and then we kill him. Look, he led a whole uprising, okay? Meanwhile, this guy was part of the uprising, Du Hectorios, who is the leader of the Duchy of Dalmatia, which is an important duchy in my realm. He decided that he wanted to be a part of this uprising, and, you know, that's not okay. I would rather execute him. Du Hectorios, yeah, I don't want to execute him. I want to revoke his titles. The Duchy of Dalmatia. I would like to revoke his titles. He would still own 2 separate titles, so that would, but we would strip him of most of his realm, Du Hectorios. We'd strip him of the Duchy of Dalmatia. You have no choice? Yeah, you have no choice. That's why I did it. I'm stripping all of you of the titles that you have, or your appointments. The Magistrate of Eukatia. Yeah, there you go. Now you're going to get executed. Now, was that worth it, man? Was that worth it? Was it worth rebelling? Now you're being burned at the stake. Was it worth it? No, it wasn't. Now you're being burned at the stake. Don't rebel against me. I don't want to have to do this. Okay? It's uncouth. It's just uncouth. We are going to go riding on in here and smack this army around. This army they've been using to try and besiege our holdings. All right. Oh, wait. I might lose this battle. That would be unfortunate. It'd be the first time I've lost a battle in a long time. All right, go win this real quick. That's going to give them a boost. I did lose that battle. This is why you don't trust another commander with something else. How is this guy still running away from me? I kind of need to get my other army up there so that we can put away the surprisingly stubborn Duke of Bulgaria. Oh my god, this army moves so fast! Finally caught him. All right. Let's do a little light winning. Thank you. And we will unite our forces and then walk up there and crush this guy, and we'll be fine. These guys just need to stop retreating so that we can meet here and then walk up there together under my command, which will be great. I just completed prison cells, which, I mean, let's not lie to ourselves. That's a great addition to the Hirab family household here. All right. On the way, you've requested Demetrius, you're not going to get a council position. You're not good at anything, Demetrius, relative to the great counselors of the Byzantine Empire. You're not good at anything. God. Fools. Absolute fools. Wow, I haven't lost a battle in so long. The armies carrying the Hirab banner lost a battle? Whatever. I'm commanding this one. I wasn't in command of the last one. Muhammad, lead the men! Probably we were fighting in hills and mountains too. It's not a very favorable terrain for our horseback men. Hey, there you go. We beat them before the rest of their armies could even react. Allow me to ransom Count Radislav back to you. A lot of people being taken prisoner. Neighboring ruler lost a war. Good for them. Ransom accepted. All right, bring the rest of your army to me. Why don't you? Bring the rest of your armies to me. You guys didn't even get here in time to, you know, lose the battle together. So now their armies are gone. We are going to free the lands that they siege down. That should take basically no men at all. And then we're going to go right for the capital. These Orthodox people are killing me, man. Walk, 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 walk. You just keep walking, run, sieging holdings. I probably should have put a better commander in command here. We're going to lose this battle. Another annoying defeat suffered thanks to the county of Sumaldia raising up an army to go after me for some reason. Loses me 50 legitimacy, which is just stupid. How much legitimacy do I get from utterly wiping him out? How much do I get from that? Do I get any? From deleting him? No, of course I don't. I lose 50 legitimacy, not for oh my god. Cool, they caught the end of my siege train. They were killing it for like 5 seconds. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I don't care. I asked and nobody cared. Alrighty. Let's keep the siege going. They are really stubborn. These guys are like really annoying. They do not give up. He's got a ton of allies and mercenaries and everything, and they're just making me dig in and fight in all these mountains. And in the mountains, I can't really use my horsemen as well. Now we've got a peasant uprising again. Fortunately, it's less peasants. Fortunately, we are dealing with a lot less peasants. We'll let them organize themselves into one big stack, and then we'll go smack them. Can you not? Can you stop, Duke of Bulgaria? It's over, Duke of Bulgaria. It is over. You're going to lose. I am just a second away from taking the capital, and now you're going to make me fight in the capital again against a new host you've raised, going for some sort of heroic nonsense. All right, we dispatched our finest siege army. Tell me I don't have to fight these idiots again. Thank you. I took the Duke prisoner. With my final siege. Thank you for the Duchy of Bulgaria. Really appreciate it. Master Giordano, Mukran, and Count Bajan, we will ransom all of you. I am now the Duke of Bulgaria. Hallelujah. All right, let's send all of our troops down here. Hey, we're starting to kind of look like the Byzantine Empire a little bit. We are kind of starting to look like the Byzantine Empire, just a tad. Hey, it's time to get married! Let's go, boys! It always feels amazing when you've been planning for something for so long and spent so much money on it, and then it's finally here. Everything is ready. The decorations are in place, the guests are mingling, and servants scurry around with loaded dishes. I'm pacing around in excitement and nervousness when my future spouse, B, appears, radiant in her finest attire. We're ready to begin. Can't wait! I can't wait! Weddings are just politics. I steel myself as I wait for my future wife to join me. Just politics, I repeat to myself. How bad can it be? The great conqueror Muhammad, nervous about his own wedding. But nothing prepared me for the moment I finally see B for the first time. No portrait or description could do justice to the gentle look on her face. No poet has ever sung a beauty such as hers. Time hangs still when our eyes meet, and everyone else seems to disappear. Then she smiles at me, and I know everything will be all right. Soulmates! 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 Give me the roll, baby! Give me the roll! Soulmates! We just rolled soulmates. That's wifey right there. That's my soulmate right there. B to ensure. Could it be you I've been waiting for? Soulmates. Woo! Okay, time for another round of wars. You know how it is. You know what it do. I'd like to fight for this kind of area of Asia Minor. We'll declare 3 wars. We'll fight for the Duchy of Thracasion, Ephesos, and Opsikion. We'll fight for those 3 duchies. Bring them to heel and keep expanding the Byzantine Empire. Got it? Good. Easy. Okay. Do 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 do. Cost me 1,000 prestige, but I'll get a lot of that back by winning these wars. I can call my ally in. I don't think I need to do that, but I appreciate the thought. And raise the army! It is time! Court grandeur level 9. That's got to give me some sort of legitimacy. My court is so grand. That has to give me some sort of legitimacy. We need to move as quickly as possible so that we can get to this siege and not... Okay. Run! I don't think you'll be able to get away, but run! Get there, get there, get there. Okay. I take command as we ride in for the battle itself, and we obliterate their army, but we aren't able to stack wipe them because we weren't there for the start of the battle. That happens. Let's go here. You're going to go here. Actually, you're going to go here. That's where you're headed. And Ephesus is the final army we're fighting, and they've decided to spawn a new army in. Well, look at that. Sacred childbirth. Here's the moment. I just had a son. Amburo Hirab. My wife, B. Yeah! Let's go, genius! Come on! He got genius and he got pretty. He didn't pass down the beautiful that my wife has, and he did not get my physical trait, which I am hale. But that is not bad. And Bureau's a daughter. Dang it. Well, I mean, still good. Still good. Now let's look at our succession. Sadiq, my brother, is still the preferred heir. But I do have the ability to designate an heir now. I would still like my brother to take over for now because my daughter is obviously quite young. We'll delete the rest of this army. Oh, we captured somebody of importance, it looks like. And that'll help us end the war. All right. We can disband our armies, stand down. We continue to unite great swaths of the Byzantine Empire. And I've got prisoners I can ransom. So let's start ransoming them. Antiochus. Evangelos. Gavriel. Mariakos. Evangelos. The Mayor Gabriel. Gavriel. And Aristarchus. I can create the Duchy of Ephesus. And then I can gift the Duchy of Ephesus to my, I think it's my nephew? I can't remember. That is a good duchy to have. So I will grant that to my nephew, Bashir Hirab, who's a man of great intelligence and physical ability. You are given the province of Ephesus, Bashir. May you rule it with the intelligence that our family is known for. And then, of course, there's this duchy, which I have to, usurp, which just seems like an absolute bore. All right, we got almost all of our prestige back. Let's hit all of our ransoms. Make some gold. Hell yeah, I'm making gold. Let's head into our prisons and see if we captured anybody talented. Magistrate and cell. I can revoke the title Magistrate of the County of Hosno. Well, I mean, that is in the Kingdom of Serbia, the Duchy of Ratsa. But it's all in the Byzantine Empire, baby. That's what I'm set to rule. That's what I'm reconquering for me. I am reforming the Roman Empire under the flag of House Hirab. That is what I am doing. Keep it straight now. So I can go to war with the Bulgarians over the Kingdom of Bulgaria and what's left of it surrounded by the Byzantine Empire. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. This dude does not have a lot of armies going. So you're next, King Latku, and then I am gonna bring my butt over here to take on Christoros. Jesus! Oh, he's allied with the King of Italy. We're gonna have to fight that war separately. That's gonna have to be a war where our entire army is there. So I'll just clean these two counties up. They're Greek, so that's gonna be a bit of a problem. They're gonna be a little annoyed that I'm fighting Greeks again. But those provinces, I mean, they're just right in the way, you know? They're just sitting right in the way. That's all they're doing. They're just sitting right in the way. It's very annoying. All these little Greek provinces that think they don't need to be part, they don't want to accept my offer of vassalage because they're jerks. They're big old meanies. Raise all of the army, raise the army, raise the army. Oh, Archon Theodosius has become my chancellor. You are gonna die so fast. Oh, actually, what do you rule? The Barony of Bizet? Yeah. No. You are no longer my chancellor. You have been revoked. I don't care. Bizet is going to be gifted to somebody else. Wait, where's the plague? Please tell me it's not actually... Muhammad's pox. Oh, it's named after me. That's cute. Guys, they named it after me. That's a good thing, right? Totally. They named it after me. Muhammad's pox has spread already. Well, that's a hot start. I mean, it is my pox. Let's be honest. Like, if it's named after me, it's going to be pretty epic. But there is a plague that has started in the Byzantine Empire. It has not reached the capital. It has not reached the armies that I am leading, which is good. That's what we like. Rick Holf, the guy we recruited, is leading spreads to Demetrius. And okay, this pox... You know, it's not really slowing down. Let's isolate the capital. This will give me a controlled decline of 3 a month for 15 years. And I lose 20 legitimacy. Right when my legitimacy is closing in. But I don't want to have the pox come in. I can enter seclusion. I can't enter seclusion. Because I'm leading an army currently. Constus, you're leading the army. Enter seclusion. That would give me secluded, which is -3 diplomacy, plus 20% legitimacy loss. Okay, no. Isolate the capital, isolate the capital, isolate... for 15 years? 15 years of having an isolated capital. That is a pretty severe issue. Bro, my brother-in-law just imprisoned my sister. What did she do, man? Why are you hating? All right, King of Bulgaria, stand and die with honor. Stand and die with honor, you fool. I captured Duke Yuga. Man, I'm just running a racket at this point. Hey, can we send this army over here to deal with these idiots? Or are they just all going to sea at this point? Hey, can you sail there? That'll save me a lot of money. Actually, sail there, and then we'll just shadow wherever they go, and then find their army and destroy them. I'm assuming the Bulgarians are gonna revolt at some point. They might as well get it over with. My wife got smallpox! God, the freaking plagues, man! They're nowhere else in the freaking world right now. We have gotten consecutive plagues in the Byzantine Empire. This is ridiculous, man. Yeah, why do I have plus 50 gold? Mediterranean gem restored helps. Domain. Barony of Constantinople is apparently just losing its mind. I don't know why I have plus 50 gold right now. I think I have some sort of boost for when I'm like... Fulke died. He died of old age, actually. He didn't even have the disease. But that's a big rest in peace to Fulke. That guy's been amazing. He's been so good. Food taster. Heston, you're my new food taster. Oh, I don't have a spot for a court artificer. That makes me sad. All right, where are they uniting their army? Oh, I actually can totally crush them right here. Muhammad, lead the army. We're gonna go ahead and take care of them right now. Don't even need the rest of our guys. We can do this little song and dance right now on the plains. Crush them. Crush these insubordinate fools. Crush them. Righto, that's part of the Duchy of Thessaly. Which means this person will be a direct reporting vassal to me. I'll give it to the Greek Iostinos. Hates me bitterly. Well, I'll execute you if you rebel, and that's kind of the name of the game, so. Hey, you, I want you to meet me here, and I will meet the army there. That is our rendezvous point in Mysia. After we've won the initial fight, we will bring our armies together, and we will crush what is left of this Bulgarian-led peasant revolt against the religion of Wakiism. My wife is good, chat. My wife is fine. Cody, thank you for the 100 bits. Do you know why AS Monaco can qualify for the Champions League through Ligue 1 if Vaduz can't through the Swiss League? Maybe because Monaco doesn't have a cup and Liechtenstein does. Liechtenstein does have a national cup, where Monaco, I don't believe there's any way to qualify for European competition out of Monaco that's not in the French league. Or maybe they were just able to negotiate a reason. Or maybe it's just because it's Monaco and they have a lot of money. There are a lot of options, you know? All right, let's crush these peasants. They have, like, troops. My daughter. Bro, my 2-year-old daughter just became disfigured because of the smallpox. Curse this curse, man. My 2-year-old daughter just became disfigured because of the smallpox. Okay, a lot of that stuff is good. There is still a plague that is still in the capital. Still burning brightly in the capital. Can't wait. But you know what? Who we haven't gone to war with that we probably just should is the guy that owns the Duchy of the Aegean Islands. I will... I'm minus 124. Yeah, here's the thing. I don't care. You own the Aegean Islands. That's kind of right in the middle of my party area. Kind of something I'm really enjoying, you know? I feel like I should own pretty comfortably, and we're going to just run through the rest of this, okay? I want this duchy, I want that duchy, I want the Aegean Islands, and I want it now. You know, while I'm walking there, do Antonius Optimatoi. Why am I at war with this guy? Or no, that's who he's at war with. Oh, okay. Oh, we're already gonna take it. I don't even have to go to war for it. My guy that owns this over here is already gonna take it for me. Love that. You know, we're starting to look like a little bit of an empire. I own multiple kingdoms. Just saying. My cultural acceptance with the Greeks is at 14%. But to be fair, I have been doing that to myself. I have been going to war with the Greek states. You know, it's because they don't want to be me. They don't want to be with me, and I have to conquer all of these Greek states because I have to conquer them. And they're part of this, you know, look at it, they're part of my de jure empire. I'm trying to expand my borders to what I rightfully own. you know, what I rightfully deserve as the Byzantine emperor. And all these stupid Greek guys are standing in my way. I mean, is that really my fault? I think not. And so we're going to go to war with a bunch of more Greeks, and it's, you know, once we've conquered all of the Greeks, then I feel like we will, you know, then I feel like we'll be done. You know, once I've conquered all of the Greeks, then we'll be able to form a greater relationship with the Greeks. After murdering all of the Greeks, we will create a wasteland, and then we will call it peace. Does that not sound like the best way to do this? Give directive. I would like for you to improve cultural acceptance. That is our goal. We want Somalis and Greeks to live together in harmony. That's all we need. But yeah, I believe it's real-time strategy. We're going to go for that duchy. We're going to go for, since this guy's going to be in the war anyways, we're going to go for the Duchy of Chaldea. We're going to keep fighting our way up this coast. We're also going to go for this duchy. And, you know, just another wave of wars. Our expansion continues. I've got the prestige to be able to declare all of these wars of expansion. And we'll just make sure that we are... Actually, we can just go to war for a county. So the county of Cappadocia... That brings in that guy, that brings in Prince of Urdun, and that brings in Islan of Philippopolis, who cannot join the war because Islan is my guy. We might bite off a little more than we can chew, but does it really matter? No. Oh, this guy wants to join a war too? I mean, if you want to join the war, then I'm not going to stop you. I'll take the coastal duchy and we'll just paint the whole yeah, you know what? It's fine. Mistress Maya of the Bronze Bulgarians. You know, that's a pretty sick name there, Mistress Maya. So Chaldea, you've got some allies as well. Count Porphyos. Oh no, not Count Porphyos. You're already going to get dragged into the war anyways, so I might as well go to war with you and see if my Byzantine conquests can continue. You better get there in time. Oh my god, I lost 50 legitimacy again! This our freaking army, dude! Oh my god! These guys are so frustrating. They sit just outside of my supply range that I can get to, and they just walk in, and they're so much faster than me. They've destroyed 100 legitimacy of mine in this war. By beating me in these... Oh, it's... King of Serbia wants to be friends. That's fine. Just so stupid. Just so dumb. They're so fast. They're literally so fast. They're the only reason this war hasn't ended yet. It's an entire army of professional soldiers, dude. They move at such unbelievable speed, they're gonna destroy another one of my armies before we can even get there. No, they are not! I caught them! Die, you idiots! Come on! Thank you! Finally, we're able to stack wipe them. We were never... oh my... Fighting an army of fully professional soldiers is just... satanic in this game. That is just ridiculous. How did that not take us to 100%? Alright. Yeah, we just gotta keep fighting those wars of expansion, man. I'm gonna sail my army down to Crete. And we are going to capture the Duchy of Crete. And we are going to expand our zone of control into the Mediterranean. And we are also going to fight, I believe, for the province of Sibirot. Oh, the Queen of Nubia? That is so hardcore. There's a Queen of Nubia? She has 4,000 men? Queen Zerebecca. There's an emperor. There is a high king of Mali as well. Ghana might be in the mud, but the kingdom of Ghana does exist. Africa is actually like the most unified part of the entire world right now. There's a king of the Sahara. There's a queen of Nubia, high king of Mali, a king of Ghana, a king of Morocco, a king of Egypt. It is such a unified part of the world right now. That's kind of crazy. What's happening in this siege? Why am I not? Why is there? Oh, there's the siege. It was just broken visually. All right, we've defeated their army. Let's leave Cyprus. It'll cost me a bit of money, but back we go. Ah, there they go. Up come the peasants once more. Oh, how they love me. The people do love me. All of these Orthodox people ruled over by a Wakiistic foreign ruler. I'll eventually unite the Wakiism faith, and I will convert all of them. Shendox reconquered. Oh, this is part of the Roman thing? The shining armies of the Romans march again into the lands that our ancestors once held, and the glory for making it happen belongs solely to me. The Arabs who first conquered Crete moved their capital to ancient Heraclion and called it Shandox, with the original capital, Gortina, declined. Regaining control of the new heart of the island is a fundamental step to ensuring security in the Mediterranean and prosperity for the empire. A glorious day for all Romans. Oh, a glorious day. I can be the king of Crete. Well, I will create that kingdom title. I will be the king of Crete, and I'll take the legitimacy that it gives me as I work my way towards the expected level of legitimacy of the ruler of the Byzantines. Oh, it's freaking legitimacy, dude. It's ridiculous. Oh, yikes. God, what? Oh, that's not good. Oh, the peasants. Oh, that's not good. No, what are you doing? You're going to come right there. You're going right there, too. You, if at all possible, should try to get the hell out of there. I realize that's probably not going to happen. Oh, now you're saying I'm going to be able to win the fight if I put a good commander in charge? Oh, sweet. Sadiq, my brother, stand and fight. We might be able to repulse these heathens because of our superior command ability. No way he wins this fight. No way he wins this fight. There's no way he wins this fight. Let's go. That's why he's the GOAT. That's why my brother Sadiq is the GOAT. Ahmed. I grant you control over the province of Crete, Ahmed. These peasants don't stand a chance against you, Sadiq. You're a beast. You're a beast, Sadiq. You're winning a fight against 3,000 men with a siege army, Sadiq. You're an absolute animal. Get him, Sadiq. Get him, Sadiq. That's what I'm talking about, Sadiq. Yeah. Let's go, Sadiq. My wife just got pregnant. Big moves there from Sadiq. Yeah, take that, peasant army. Where's the capital? Siege army. You want to just sail down there and take their capital real quick so the war ends? Don't know what kind of armies they're working with, but I think I destroyed their army. They have 527 total soldiers. I think we'd be able to live. I think. And then I can just take these armies over to the west and put down the revolt. I had a child. I had a son. A beautiful, genius son named Isman. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. My sister Regia has died. Ambro died. Regia has died. Sadiq's still alive. My 63-year-old eldest brother. He's still living life. I'm being raided by King Tormir. I thought we were past that. The King of Serbia is raiding me. What is this, 860? We're raiding now? Whatever. I got some unruly peasants to put down. They're fighting in the name of orthodoxy. They think that I'm a heretical ruler. I am. But it doesn't really matter because you can't do anything about it. As we've established continuously for a while now, there is not a lot you can do about it. Now let's get this royal army together. It's rare these days we get to ride at the head of like our full army. You know, to bring glory to the name. We've got a legit war we got to go fight now. Not border expansion, not a peasant uprising in the name of God, like a war. My vassals trying to replace me on the throne with somebody they believe is more suited. Organizing the last couple of Orthodox Christian vassals that I have within the Byzantine Empire to try and leverage their strength. And I'm not having it. I'm riding right into the fray, and they want to fight in a mountain, which is very smart on their part, but they're not all going to get there in time. So in that case, it's not very smart, because I'm going to be able to fight them in hills, delete that army, and then... yeah, hills is much more kind to me than mountains. Allows my, allows my cavalry and my 100 elephants to do some serious damage, which they just did. I just captured the person that's going to allow me to win this war. We're going to get to the other guys. Doianis of the Populist Uprising. You already know you're getting executed, man. Honestly, you already know. You are the leader of all the peasants in that war. It does not end well for the people that do that sort of stuff when they are peasants. Okay? County of Adrianopolis. Looks like a nice county to own. I would like it. Islan. I would like the County of Adrianopolis to be mine. Thank you. You'll never bow to me? Yeah, well, you'll bow to me now, okay? I'm revoking all of your titles. And then I'm executing you. Islan Heratios. You have decided that death is the option here. I will spend my 200 influence or whatever. There you go. And where's the other one? County of Rhodopus. Thank you. And what's the last one? Ah, yes. The one random county in Egypt that you happen to own. I think I'm going to keep that. I think Damietta being a part of my realm is hilarious, and why not? Oh, right. You're supposed to die now. Now that I've spent a lot of my influence to do all of that, I will execute you. Herotios, you are a great commander. Unfortunately, not a worthy adversary, and your rebellion ended as stupidly as it began. Good night, sweet prince. I am so glad I'm able to finally replace you. Islan, if you had to guess what was about to happen to you. My dear, dear Islan. If you had to guess what was about... I mean, you probably just watched it. You got a front row seat. You got a front row seat, Islan. You knew what was happening, Islan. You also had consumption. You were going to die anyways. I'm just doing you a favor. Really, that's what I'm... You know, that's the way to look at it. I'm just doing you a favor. Okay. We've stabilized the latest round of revolts, executed a couple of rebellious people. Replaced them, which is what we wanted to do all along. And after all that, our cultural acceptance is 27%. And once it gets to 40, we'll found a Greek Somali culture that will then govern this sprawling Byzantine Empire. And then I will become the head of the Greek Somali culture, and I will be able to steer the direction of our cultural improvements. But our goal is to form the Roman Empire, which is a bit of a challenge, considering I need Latium, I need Venice, Romagna, Salamid, Umayyad, Morocco, the Mediterranean world. That is what we are setting out to try to take. The Mediterranean world.